Hey everybody, it's DallasFourTwo back again with another Planet Crafter video. We have a lot of stuff going on here. It's been a few days since I played, so I'm a little rusty on everything, but that's why I took notes. Now, I happen to know that the first thing I'm going to want to do is go out to the southwest part of the map, which is an area that we have not really fully explored. So I'm talking out this way to this like mountain with the big waterfall, which we've been there before, but not since the waterfall emerged. And then down here south of the crater, there's an area down here that I don't think we've ever been. So I want to start today's video by going down there and exploring that area. However, I don't have a car handy because it got lost somewhere out there. And there it is. Does it have some stuff in it? It has a little bit of stuff in it. I'll go ahead and get that unloaded and get ready to roll, and then I'll be back with you in a moment. Oh, we got an asteroid thing going on here. Got an asteroid event. This is one of the ones that drops the super alloys, I think. One of my viewers informed me that when this happens, you only have a little bit of time to go and collect everything before it disappears. So that's why I'm sort of a little more aggressive here than I normally would be. Let's see if we can find some of these things. Ooh, I got smacked by one. Right, cool. Not that I really need them now, because I should have a bunch of them on my new T2 ore extractor that we set up. But hey, they're here, we might as well grab them. Well, I got almost an entire inventory full of super alloys while I was doing that. It's not a bad thing. Now then. What now? Oh, it's another one of those Pulsar quartz ones, I think. Here it comes. And while that happened, I just reached the breathable atmosphere level. I know they're in there. Where are they? There's one. Nice. So we'll grab some of these while we're at it too. I'm going to swap out this mushroom seed over here for a bean seed, because I'm getting a little low on beans, and I have plenty of mushrooms. Hey, I now have a breathable atmosphere out here. I can walk around and breathe, and I don't have to worry about oxygen anymore. How about that? Although I might have to worry about oxygen if I go underwater. So I should still have some. So let's, as we planned, let's go down and search the southwest side of the map and see what we can find down that way. I'll see when I get there. Alright, we're emerging out of the other side of the Zeolite area, back into this area over here, and this is the first time we've been here in a long time. So let's take a look around. Got this big waterfall over here now that wasn't here before. There's a forest over here now, and this giant waterfall. Wow, it's a big waterfall. Lots of butterflies over here. There's our root bridge. Quick look over here. Okay, this goes into the fiery area. Don't need to go over there right now. Been here once before to this wreck out here, and that was the edge of the world down over there. Hey, I found an altar. Key. Thank you very much. Let's put some things in here. So I think out this way is pretty much all new for me. I don't think I've been down here before. Okay, this looks like an interesting area. I think I need to get out and explore on foot a little bit. What do we have here? A cave. Some aluminum in here. There's a box. And we have up here a bombable wall. Two different bombable walls, actually. Let's see if I can get a bomb in here into the right place. Got it. Now, is that going to the same place? That is going to the same place, it looks like. And we've got an osmium environment in here. This place is pretty cool. We'll go under the water if I can help it, because that could reduce my oxygen level. What's up here? Oh, here's another bombable wall. Just so happens I got one more explosive on me. Might as well do it. Make sure we're, like, right up against it. Okay, I put a big hole in it. Oh, it goes back outside. Does it go back to a spot that I could have driven to, or is it a place that I can only reach through here? That's an interesting question. This must go over to the crater. It does. Let's go scope out over here again. It's so nice being able to walk around without having to worry about oxygen all the time. Hey, a production multiplier fuse. This is the first one of these I've ever gotten. Speed up generation time for machines that generate items. Ooh, interesting. Some Terra tokens. Ooh, we found a satellite. Ouch! I fell and broke my leg. Alright, I need to make it back to my car. Already been up there. Cool. It's like some... What is that? Like coral? Looks like coral. Curious. Just seems to kind of dead end over here with nothing really too interesting. Where does this go? I don't think I've been this way yet. Oh, there's a bombable wall, but I'm out of explosives. Hey, I found another production multiplier fuse. Nice. Yeah, we got a bombable wall over here, but I'm out of explosives. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this, because then I can consult the coordinates in the lower left side of the screen later on at my own convenience and take note of it. Then next time we play, we know where to go. I'll have to search around. Let's see if I can get out of here now. Yeah, I really don't think that the devs intended for you to drive your car into places like this. It's not easy to maneuver in these tight corridors. I am nearly full now, but I really want to take a closer look at this waterfall over here. It just seems to be drawing my attention, like there might be something up there that I should go take a look at. What's this? A good view from up here. I don't think there's too many areas of the map that I haven't been to at least once by this point. I'm sure there's a lot of secrets here and there that I haven't discovered yet. Hey, a super alloy. Nice. They clearly intend for you to come up here if they put super alloy up here. I'm up in front of the waterfall. So if I walk over here under the water. Nothing specific. There's a gold box over here. Oh yeah. Does it keep going further? Gotta see the top of this thing if I can. Haha! Some pulsar quartz up here. Just a singular piece of pulsar quartz up here. That's odd. It's like all socked in with clouds. I can't see anything. Oh, there's another one over there. That's more important than a piece of iron. Alright, been there, done that. Alright, well, we didn't find anything too earth-shattering over here, but explored a little bit more of the world. So I'm going to head home and unload, and I'll get back with you. Okay, I'm back and I've got everything unloaded. We are now into the breathable atmosphere stage and 4% towards the fish stage. That's pretty cool. So presumably, at some point we're going to start seeing some fish in the environment before this stage is done. Not counting the ones that I saw in the secret area that I found last video. Or was that 2 videos ago? Anyhow, what I want to focus my attention on now is I want more of the T2 ore extractors. I want them on every resource. I want teleporters on every one also. And we might need to make another nuclear fusion generator at some point. But for starters, let's take a look at our map here. If we're looking at our map, I've put one on this uranium, I'm pretty sure. I've put one on this iridium over here. And we've got one on super alloy here. And did I put one on obsidian? I can't remember if I did. Let's go take a look at our teleporter here. Yeah, I did. I did put one on obsidian and super alloy. So what we don't have is I think I put some on this uranium, and I think I put some on this iridium. And these ones don't have teleporters yet. So what I want to do is I need 2 teleporters in order to lock those 2 in. So let me focus on that. Let me gather up the resources. I'll get back with you. I just got the blueprint for how to make the osmium rod. That's pretty cool. I've been finding them in the environment, but I have not yet actually built one. But now I can. Okay, so right here I want to build my first teleporter. It should face that thing, so you can just basically step out of it. And this one is iridium, yeah? Yeah. There we go. Now we can fly back in here, or teleport back in here to our base, just like that. And I can drop this iridium off. And then we do have everything we need to do another one, so I'm going to go down to that place where the uranium was, and we'll get another one up over there. I think this is the place. It is. Alright, so another teleporter. Going to go live, facing that way, right about there. And this is uranium. Okay, let's teleport back to our base. Okay, so I've got 4 resource collectors up, T2 ore extractors up, 1 on iridium, 1 on uranium, 1 on super alloy, and 1 on aluminum. Do I have a teleporter on the aluminum one? I do not have a teleporter on the aluminum one, so let me see if I can build one more teleporter and get it up over on the aluminum. Oh, okay, so these are just tier 1 extractors over here, but they are collecting aluminum for me. So what I can do is I can still put a teleporter here. This is aluminum. There we go. Now I had another vision. Hear me out here for a second. So what I want to do is I want to set up an auto crafter. So let me see if I can gather the stuff to do that real quick. Okay, I got the stuff to build an auto crafter. And I'm going to come over here to this aluminum area. And I want to put down an auto crafter. Oh, I think I already did put down an auto crafter here, didn't I? I forgot all about that. So this one's going to produce super alloy for us whenever it has the stuff. Okay, so what I was thinking is, let's go over to our iridium area, and we will put down I think I need a platform, or yeah, platform will probably work. Just need some iron. It's not iron. Okay, I can build a platform now. A foundation, rather. Put that up. And then we can put an auto crafter on here. Like so. And we're going to have to get more power. But we're going to set this up to make iridium rods. So anytime there's 6 of these in here, it's going to automatically... I think it's 6. Is it 6 or 9? It might be 9. It'll automatically produce an iridium rod. Well, oh, I can still teleport even with no power. How nice is that? Who knew? Alright, let's see about getting some more power up over here. Slap down another fusion reactor. Have a bite to eat. Fusion reactor incoming. There we go. Now, I want to do the same thing over at the uranium area. Okay, we're going to the uranium area, and we're going to set up an auto crafter over here as well. So we need a foundation grid. It's not covered by everything. That'll work. And we'll slap down an auto crafter over here. That's going to make uranium rods. So I just need to check these from time to time and get the other stuff out of them. But as long as I do that, then these should pump out uranium rods, and the other one should pump out iridium rods. And then it'll be a little bit more efficient as far as storage space is concerned. And I actually want to build a couple more of these things, and I'll show you why in a minute. Actually, before I go too crazy with more auto crafters, I think what we need to do is we need to get a couple more teleporters, and we need to get a couple more T2 crafters, T2 extractors I should say, and then I'll get back with you as soon as I collect all that stuff. Okay, I got the stuff to make another T2 extractor and another teleporter. And I want these on osmium, because osmium is required to make teleporters and required to make T2 extractors. And I'm going to need to make a few more of both of those. So let's just fly down here on foot to this osmium area, and we'll see if we can get one up over there. Okay, here we are at the osmium area. And I totally forgot that I had already put up a T2 extractor over here. So all we need to do is get a teleporter on it. Oh, I forgot the zeolite. Damn it. I'll be back. Okay, I found a zeolite in the environment that I can use to make a teleporter here. So there we go. And this is the Oh, I put it the wrong direction, damn it. Try that again. There we go. And this is the osmium area. And I should collect all these. As much of that as I can carry. I can use some of this iron to put down a foundation here, because we're going to need a foundation here eventually. And then we'll head back. So what resources am I missing? I don't have sulfur. I looked at this one and it's underwater, so that one would not let me build a collector there. This area is a sulfur area, and I probably could build a collector there. Let me make sure I have the stuff to build a collector and a teleporter. Well, I'm running a little low on super alloy, so I can't build another teleporter over there. But I could go over there and build the extractor at least. So the easiest way to do that is going to be to teleport to our super alloy area. Yeah, here's the sulfur area. Make sure we're properly in the zone and basically right on top of the circle on the map. That should be good right in here. And then we're going to slap down a T2 ore extractor. Boom. Confirmed, it's collecting sulfur. Excellent. So I didn't have enough super alloy to do another super alloy rod in order to do another teleporter, so that's going to have to wait. Okay, while we wait for more super alloys to collect, another thing that I wanted to take a look at today is rockets. Now, for one thing, I think I can probably relocate this closer to my base. I don't have to walk quite so far every time. That was from a time when we had more stuff in the way. There we go, that's a little better. And for that matter, let's do this one too while we're at it. Go. Let's take a look up here. So one thing that I have not been exploiting properly in this game is these multipliers. If you look at the bottom of that text box there, this rocket attracts iridium, but it also increases pressure by 1,000%. This one attracts uranium, but also multiplies heat by 1,000%. The plant rocket multiplies plants by 1,250%. The seeds multiply oxygen by 1,000%. So I have not been exploiting those properly, and that's something that I should do. I think this one with the seeds will help me with my oxygen. I think oxygen is what I need the most. Let me go make sure about that. Yeah, so, I mean, just judging by the number of upgrades remaining, oxygen, out of these three, oxygen is the one that I need the most. And getting my oxygen boosted up faster is going to give me this T2 tree spreader, which would be a huge upgrade over the one I have. Did I unlock the tier 3 tree spreader? I may have already unlocked the tier 3 tree spreader somewhere. But if I did, I don't think I can build it yet. Or can I? Maybe I can. Maybe I can build that, and I've just been ignoring it. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get this thing built. Alright, I think I got what it takes to build 3 of these things right off the rip, so let's see if we can do it. And then what we're going to want... Oh, I want to check something first. So right now, and I'm going to write this down, we are producing an oxygen of 252,290.00. And I might as well take note of the plant production also. we're producing plants of 261075. So then we'll get these new oxygen, or these new plant tree spreaders up, and then we'll see what our oxygen production looks like and our plant production looks like after that. Because I have a feeling it's about to go through the roof. And some people, some of my viewers that are smarter than me, informed me that I've been using these tree spreaders wrong. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on with this? Why won't it? Oh, because it goes on land. That's why. Okay. Yeah, so apparently the tree spreaders build trees on the land, not in the water, and I was using them wrong. So, let's try. But now that I have the T2, the Tier 3 tree spreader, I can actually put it on the land. Anyway. Okay, so there it is. It's very large and imposing. Who says size doesn't matter, right? And I need to put a seed in it, so obviously I'm going to go grab one of the best seeds that I have, which are the... Where is it? Not that one. That one, the Rubaru tree seed. We're going to put the Rubaru tree seed in here. Just like that. And am I within range of these things? This one's not. Most of them are, but one of them's not. I don't know if it's because it's not in range, or if it's because I'm like maxed out as far as how many can actually take advantage of it. But anyhow, let's build another one of these. Now that I freed up some more bacteria samples, I wager I could probably make some more of these things. I need to grab a couple more things out of my inventory. Let's just continue the process. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay, I've got the stuff to make 3 more of these. So let's bust them out. Now, it'd be kind of cool to have plants all over the place, but I'm really more concerned with the multipliers that I'm getting from those optimizers. So we're not going to put them all over the place. We're just going to put them near here for now to try and take advantage of those optimizers. And I need to get seeds out of these other ones over here. So it was 252.3, 252,290 for oxygen before, and now we're at 1,514,345. So I've like improved it like 7-fold or something. And then for plants, we were doing 261,075 before. Okay, so plants didn't go up that much. I don't think. Unless it switched to like a different measurement. G per S. Maybe not. Anyhow, it doesn't look like it bumped up our plants that much, but it bumped up oxygen by a huge margin. So that is going to help us to get towards these next oxygen modifiers, which actually one of them's the T2 tree spreader, which we're not going to need at all. But we'll be working towards this water life collector. So that's going to take a while. We got a T3 ore extractor coming at 1333, and that requires pressure. So pressure is drills. And drills, we've got several of them over here already operating. I mean, maybe I could build more of them. How many? This says 8 machine capacity, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines on it. So actually, if I could build 3 more of these, that would be ideal. Just got a blueprint for a fusion energy cell. What does that do? Must be in one of these. Or maybe this. Yeah. Oh, I'll bet that goes inside of the fusion reactors inside of those wrecks. Okay. Well, change in plans. I gotta go see if I can build one of these and put it into one of the wrecks and see what happens. We gotta see what happens if we do this. I got an achievement for crafting a fusion cell. Let's go over here, because I'm pretty sure this Stargate thing had one of those on it. Here we are. Cha-ching! It's in there. I don't know what it's doing, but it's in there. I guess it powered something up. Is it what I think it is? It doesn't appear to have done anything over here. Curious. Maybe there's something in here that I missed. Looks like there's more lights on in here than there used to be. What's this light? It's weird. I've been out there already. Well, I put it in there. I don't know what was supposed to happen. Maybe something happened. Maybe something will happen if I put more of them into more different wrecks. Okay. Well, that was a little uneventful, but I'm sure something will happen sooner or later regarding that. Okay, so I was thinking about building more heaters. Or not heaters, but drills. Because that thing can support... That optimizer can support up to 8 of them. And I only have 5. Well, I can build one more right for now. So let's go ahead and get one up. And we're in range, good. Do these things generate pressure? They do. Not a lot, but a little bit. And it is being boosted because of that thing. Interesting. I do have enough to build one more, actually. Let's get one more of them up over here. That's 7 of those up. So, I lack materials to make an 8th one, but I should try to do that as soon as I can. Okay, another thing I want to do is I want to get another auto-crafter up. I'm going to have to go see if I can get some more super alloy out of the area over there. See how we're doing on that. It's not enough. We also have, at the aluminum area, there's a thing making super alloys for us over here. Aha, there's 5 of them in there, nice. So now, that I can go back to my base. I need to grab a piece of aluminum. And I can make a super alloy rod. Grab a couple osmiums. And I can make an auto crafter. And I'm going to put it right up here. And I want it to make super alloy. But I'm short on power again. Do I have the stuff to make another one of these? I'm getting low on pulsar quartz. I don't have enough pulsar quartz to make another one of those. So something has to give. What's sucking up most of my power? Teleporters are sucking up most of my power. Ore extractors, machine optimizers, tree spreaders. Is anything obsolete that I can just do away with? Not really. Okay, so how about the T2 nuclear reactor? It's not as nearly as good, but it also doesn't require pulsar quartz. Let's see if we got the stuff to build it. Alright, that'll keep us going for a bit until we get more pulsar quartz. And now I set up this auto crafter to make super alloys because I've got so much basic resources down here in these things that they're like overflowing into the next ones. So that auto crafter will just pull from all this stuff to continue to make those super alloys for us. And the super alloys are very useful to fuel all sorts of other things that I need to build. Specifically, we need more... We need another T2 ore extractor for osmium. Not osmium, for zeolite. We don't have one on zeolite. I can change it to make super alloy rods for me. Get rid of a few resources. Okay, that's as many of those as I can make. Okay, I want to make a resource collector, a T2 extractor on zeolite, which is over here near my sulfur area. Here we go. We got some ice over here that's mostly melted. Have I even been in here yet? I don't know if I have. Aha! Yeah, I've been in here before. So this is where you can get zeolite out of the ground. Even though there wasn't any on the ground when I first came in here, but apparently you can get it off the ground in here. So let's build an ore extractor. Just so. And it's taking zeolite. Good. So I'm just going to make a note to myself that we're going to need to build a teleporter here and also on the sulfur. So I can go out and I can collect the stuff, and then I just come back here and I drop it in the appropriate places. Some of it I've overlapped because I got too much stuff. But then what I can do is I can just go upstairs here to this auto crafter and I can have it go, let's do uranium rods. And if it's got enough uranium, it'll do a uranium rod. It doesn't, so I can go to iridium rod. If it has enough iridium, it'll do an iridium rod. It doesn't, I can go to super alloy rod. Does it have enough to do a super alloy rod? It doesn't. How about an osmium rod? Nope, it doesn't, because I already did them all. But yeah, I can just come up here and just do a bunch of different crafting all at the same time. I haven't even really explored all the different stuff that's available here, but pretty crazy. Hey, we just got the blueprint for a drone station. Let's see what that's all about. Activates the logistics system and enables drone creation. However, it requires a fusion energy cell, which I just used one in that wreck to no avail, no obvious avail. So let me see if I got enough stuff to build another one of those. Got the stuff for the drone farm. Let's go see if we can build it. It'll probably knock my power out, but we'll see. Oh, it's not very big. Okay. Thought it was going to be bigger than that. Put it right here. It knocked my power out just as I thought. Got enough to build 2 more of these nuclear reactors. There's 1. There's 2. And even that's not enough to get the power on, so that means I need to go get some iridium. There we go, we got the power back up. Next session, we will go in search of pulsar quartz so that we can build more of these fusion reactors. But in the temporary, these will keep us going for a little while. And now we got this drone station here. I can make a drone. Transports materials from supply inventories to corresponding demand inventories. Ooh, that's going to be a game changer. Build 1 or more drone station. Done. Craft 1 or more drone. About to do that. Open any inventory into which you want to automatically move items. Click on the cog icon. Choose a type of item to supply or demand to the logistics system. The drones will transport supplied items into inventories demanding those items. Drones won't work if the power is out. Okay, let's see if we can build a drone. Got the stuff to build a drone. There we go. T1 drone. I got an achievement for building that guy. Now what do I do with it? Okay, let's just see if we can make it work. Let's just say we want this. I wonder, what if I go to my Zeolite area? Well, to do that I have to first go to this area because we don't have a teleporter over there yet. Okay, I'm into my Zeolite gathering area. I'm going to go up to our station that we've recently built. And I want to click the cog and say supply. All or one? I don't really know. Just, oh, I see. Okay. There we go. So now this container should supply zeolite, while the one back at my base, the locker back at my base, receives zeolite. So theoretically, the drone should travel over here and grab the zeolite and take it back to my base, if I understand correctly how this thing's supposed to work. Which, maybe I don't. But we are going to find out. I gotta travel back to my base, but once I get there I can find out if this thing's working correctly. Yeah, I just realized there's a bombable wall over here that we never went into. Well, I'll save that for next time. Let me take a screenshot of the coordinates. It's easy to see, but maybe you forget about it. Hey, we're growing a little forest over here. Near our new tree spreaders. Nice. Okay, so now let's look at this thing. The drone's not in there anymore. Well, I don't know where the drone is at the moment, but in theory, it should be moving more zeolite into there. We'll see if it actually works as time goes by. And for our last action today, let's see if we got the stuff to build this butterfly farm. How much energy does it take? It takes 30 per second. Do I have 30 per second to spare? I do. Okay, so I can build a butterfly farm. Okay, so what does it say about this thing? It says it produces insects. know, I just had a crazy idea. Let's try it. I have several optimizers over here, and I probably don't need that many optimizers over here. So, there was one of these that had fewer. This one only has one in it. So I'm actually gonna... what was I gonna do? I was gonna build a butterfly farm. Let's do that first. Don't want to get distracted here. Alright, there's that. I gotta put a butterfly seed in it, so we'll go get a butterfly seed here in a moment. But first, let's take down this T2 optimizer. And let's put this over here by these power plants. And then we're going to grab a butterfly larva, best one we have available, and we're going to grab those machine fuses. I don't know if it's going to work for a power plant, but we're going to try it and see. Right now these are 1485. Now they are 1485, so unfortunately that did not work. Okay. Maybe there's another different kind of fuse for power. Let's go see. Is there a power fuse? Give me a power fuse for 300, Alex. Energy multiplier fuse. That's what we need right there. But we're not going to be able to get that until we have 6,000 Terra tokens. And I can get more Terra tokens for selling these things, but it's not like I have these things coming out of my ears right now. So that's something we're going to have to work up to. But apparently you can get energy multiplier fuses. Even just one of these would make such a difference for me. Let me see if I can... let me see if I have some extra rods laying around that we can go sell. Okay, I've determined that I have a few things I can spare here. Let's spare all those, and all those. And that's a perfect number. I didn't even plan it that way. So let's go ahead and launch that bad boy. And that'll come back with some money. We're going to need to keep working on that, keep generating more of those tokens, because that will allow me to get one of those power energy generator fuses. And if I can put even just one of those next to my power plants, that'll make a huge difference in the power I'm generating. Oh, and I forgot, I gotta put the butterfly into the butterfly farm over here. There we go. It's not the best butterfly in the world, but it's something. Okay, let's just do a little reality check here. We are 19% of the way through the breathable atmosphere stage towards fish. 19%. We'll probably start seeing fish in the environment pretty soon, I would imagine. And then over here, we just unlocked the drone station. We got a T4 exoskeleton coming at 86 GTI, so we're over halfway towards that now. We already unlocked the T2 tree spreader, but we didn't need to build that because I had the T3 before I had the T2, strangely enough, and got a few of those up, which are increased our oxygen capacity big time. We will get the water life collector at 87 ppm, so we got a long way to go, but we are clicking away at that. We are going to get the T3 ore extractor at 13 PA. I think we are almost to 1 PA, so that's going to be a while, but we did just build some new drills So that'll help. I think I have room for one more drill, but I need to get some more resources before I can do that. Here on biomass, we are waiting for the T5 heater, which unlocks at 8.3 KT. We are almost halfway to that. Plants, we just got the butterfly farm and built one. And we will next get the Shriox tree seed at 5.70 KT, which won't be too much farther. Insects, we got a butterfly display box last, and we're going to get the T2 mutagen at 50T. That's going to be a while. And animals, we will unlock fish eggs at 50, but we don't have anything going on with that yet. But I imagine once we get to the fish stage, we will. Just see how far these things go. We get quite a long way down that tree there, so we still have a long way to go on that. This one's not too much further. Insects, got a fair amount to go still, and animals, we got a lot to go. How about over here? We still got quite a bit of stuff to go on the overall terraformation, so by the look of that, we might be like a halfway through the game, maybe 2/3 of the way through the game right now. So things are moving along. It was another productive day. We got some optimization done with the teleporters and the extractors, so that's moving along very nicely. And we got the auto crafters going now in certain places, and those are pretty useful. We got T3 tree spreaders skipping past the T2s entirely. And what else do? We got a drone station up right here. And yeah, pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please click that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.